Ciao a tutti amici di gamescollection.it, benvenuti a questo momento veramente eclatante della nostra Games Week Retro. Oggi abbiamo due ospiti davvero speciali, i nostri special guest, che sono il mitico Oliver Frey e Roger Kean. Oliver, come mai sei qui in Italia?
Perché sono stato invitato come ospite d'onore per via delle mie illustrazioni delle riviste Crash, Zzap, and Roger, why are you here in Milan?
I'm here in Milan, I suppose, because along with Oliver and his brother Franco, we created first Crash magazine for the Spectrum, and then Zzap 64, Antics for the Amstrad, and our company Newsfield ended up employing lots of people, journalists, young and older, who all worked for the 8-bit games industry.
That's why I'm here.
It's easy. Wonderful. And so you say Crash, Zzap, Antics. So Spectrum, Commodore 64 and Amstrad CPC. What's your favorite?
First love, of course, has to be the Spectrum. It's such a small little computer. It's so elegantly designed. In fact, it was the most beautiful looking computer until Steve Jobs did an iMac. That's my first love.
Well, I have to say my first love is the Spectrum, because it what started it off. So Spectrum, and then I actually quite liked the Commodore 64. It had better music and chunkier graphics.
It had great music.
Yeah.
The SID chip was wonderful, so ahead of its time. You know, an organ before they came along and you could play on music.
When you start to make artworks?
Well, for the video games in 1983, but before then I've been working for children's magazines and books, starting in 1970, doing fumetti of World War II stories.
And when you think about the video games industry, you have to think about one artwork. Which one? The first one for Spectrum, Crash, or another?
Well, the first cover of Crash was the best.
Up to that point, magazine covers were always very photographic or artwork from a game if they bothered, or they were very technical, and we wanted to do something that was playful. I think I suggested the idea of an alien playing Space Invaders. And Oliver said, that's good. But we said, what it must do is it has to look out of the front of the cover at the audience. Grab them. So he did these big eyes. And it was a wonderful cover. Overused word, iconic.
Yeah, really.
That's what they say. The illustrator can't say that.
Here in Milan, we show a lot of your artwork. Which one remember you a particular moment in your career and in your life?
Not so much a particular moment in my career or my life, but there's a picture of a lonely young man playing in the middle of the night, and it's symbolic of the fact that what else do you need once you've got a good computer game? It's your world and the dreams.